the last slide. Just some conclusions, I'm sorry. We have some preliminary results. But one of the things that has created some attention to people is the high probability of panic occurring during a fire. I think that this is probably due to our Portuguese nature. We are very Latin, we are very emotional, and people try to shout, to run, to have strange behaviors. We also noticed, amazingly, that there was no great influence of training, of fire training, in this questionnaire. So we are trying to sort that out in the next questionnaire. So all these results must be taken carefully. The set is very small, and as I said, we are extending this set to a 10 times more amount of respondents, and we'll try to get new answers, and also the serious games. I told you. Okay, thank you very much.
I think your simulation idea is an excellent one. I've been waiting for someone to do this, so we've been interested to see how it works out. Just wanted to clarify those on your main pie charts in your presentation. Those were all hypothetical. You were asking people what they would do if they were in a situation.
Yes, those 225 people, 50 of them actually have experienced it previously.
You didn't ask them what they did do. You're asking if you were in a fire tomorrow,
exactly,
what would you do?
Exactly.
So have you thought about comparing that with similar kind of databases where people have actually looked at people and said, what did you do in a particular fire? I think actually you're getting quite good proportions coming out. So what reports, when you ask people who really were, what you did in an actual incident. A big proportion there investigate.
Yes, well, this work was done 2 years ago, more or less, 1.5 years ago. So now, with the new questionnaires, we've been redesigning them and add new questions. And we tried also to disambiguate, if I think this is the term, some questions, because I think that people didn't actually understood the purpose of several questions. That's why some of them were not shown here in those charts.
Any other questions?
About the serious game, this is a pretty good idea. But I have one question about the age of those who will interact with the serious game. Because younger people are more prone to use the computer than older people, so how will you deal with that?
First of all, we need to have the prototype working. And we have been experiencing, we are working this for more or less a year in terms of proof of, less actually, probably 9 months or something like that. We are working on the proof of concept. We are trying to get as much as possible software ready-made instead of reinventing the wheel over the time, over and over. And I say this, and this is very particular, because that model I've shown you is almost 15 years. It was a PhD work of one of the people that actually signed this article. And he has had several experiences during the years trying to implement some of those models. And as time goes by, languages and so forth and operating systems evolve, and then they get outdated, and then things don't mix together. So we are trying to use as much as possible, for instance, FTS, EVAC, whatever, and since most of these softwares are open source, so we can actually mix inside and try to fit like Lego components one together. So that is the first goal and the first milestone we have to achieve. Regarding your question, our idea, or one of our ideas, is to, for instance, go to a specific building, for instance, an office building, and try to do a fire drill, a typical fire drill. And then, since most of offices have computers, and we have also people of different ages, put a small software program in each monitor and say, okay, now imagine you are working. the alarm is going off, and what do you do? So steer your avatar and do as exactly as if you were in the fire drill, and so try to see how it goes, and all the things going on, like escalates, like doors not working, smoke coming from or blocking the passageways, and so forth. So well, it depends, of course. Eventually, elderly will not be able, for instance, in an elderly place, it will be hard to have elderly playing the game. We don't know. But first we have to get the game going on, and then we'll try. Another thing we are also expecting to use is RFID in terms to try to see how people do during the fire drills, and mix all this kind of data.
I think we can continue the discussion afterwards.
Okay, thank you very much.
Otherwise, the others will have all the coffee. So I think we'll end the session there. Thank you.